On February 1, 2003, the world held its breath. 6 astronauts, including India's pride, Kalpana Chawla, were returning home after a successful mission aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia. They had spent 15 days conducting groundbreaking experiments on the International Space Station, helping humanity understand life in microgravity. But as they began their descent, something went terribly wrong. A piece of the shuttle broke off, hit the left wing, and within seconds, the unthinkable happened. The shuttle disintegrated midair. All 6 astronauts lost their lives, and the entire world fell silent. This tragedy changed space exploration forever. For years, human missions slowed down. Scientists questioned if it was truly safe to send people beyond our planet. Yet, from that pain, a new era of discovery began, one built not on competition, but on global unity. After years of fear and hesitation, the dream of living in space came alive again, in the form of the International Space Station, ISS. Floating 400 kilometers above Earth, this massive structure, the size of a football field, became humanity's greatest experiment. Here, astronauts from every corner of the world live and work together, exercising, researching, and even cleaning, all while floating in zero gravity. They sleep strapped to walls, eat rehydrated meals, and conduct hundreds of experiments that could one day help us live on the Moon or Mars. But how did this giant laboratory in the sky come to be? The idea was born in the 20th century, when visionary scientists like Hermann Oberth and Konstantin Tsiolkovsky imagined a home beyond Earth. Yet, the technology wasn't ready. It wasn't until the 1970s, during the Cold War, that Russia launched Salyut 1, the first ever space station. America responded with its own, but both nations soon realized, this dream was too big for one country alone. So, in 1993, history changed. Rivals became partners. The United States, Russia, Japan, Canada, and 11 European nations came together to build something humanity had never seen before, the International Space Station. The first module, Zarya, was launched in 1998 by Russia, followed by NASA's Unity. Over the next decade, dozens of modules were added, like America's Destiny, Japan's Kibo, and Europe's Columbus. Canada contributed its robotic arm, Canadarm2, used to repair and build new sections in orbit. Piece by piece, the ISS took shape, until it finally became a shining fortress orbiting Earth every 90 minutes, traveling at 27,600 kilometers per hour. In just one day, it circles the planet 15 times. But maintaining life up there is no small task. Each astronaut's daily routine is tightly controlled, 2 hours of exercise to fight bone loss, limited food rations, and constant medical checkups from NASA. Even something as simple as going to the bathroom requires special air suction systems, because there's no gravity to help. And yet, despite these challenges, the ISS is a triumph of human innovation. It cost over $150 billion to build, involving over 36 space shuttle missions. Every solar panel, every airlock, every screw represents the combined effort of nations once divided by war, now united by curiosity. Inside this floating city, astronauts study how the human body changes in microgravity. They've discovered that our bones weaken, muscles shrink, and even height increases by nearly 2 inches in space. Astronaut Scott Kelly's year-long mission revealed that space travel can alter DNA itself, a discovery that could redefine how we prepare humans for deep space colonization. Experiments aboard the ISS have changed science forever, from studying dark matter using the alpha magnetic spectrometer, to creating the coldest place in the universe with the Cold Atom Lab, where atoms reach temperatures near absolute zero. They've even grown plants, the first mustard greens ever cultivated in orbit, paving the way for future space farming on Mars. But life on the ISS isn't just about research, it's about endurance, teamwork, and the human spirit. Every 6 weeks, cargo ships arrive carrying food, water, and supplies, and sometimes, small gifts from astronauts' families. Fresh fruit is rare, coffee comes in powder packets, and every bite counts. Above all, these astronauts know they are writing the next chapter of our species, testing what it means to live beyond Earth. For over 2 decades, the International Space Station has circled our planet, a glowing reminder that when humanity works together, even the stars are within reach. It stands as both a laboratory and a symbol, proof that nations can rise above politics, above borders, above gravity itself. And as we look ahead to life on the Moon, Mars, and beyond, the ISS will forever be remembered as the first home of humankind among the stars. We once dreamed of reaching the heavens, but now, we live there.